Hello again. Today I'm going to tie a fly called the Comet. It's quite an old pattern. Used to see it on quite a lot of Waddingtons, big tubes. It's got a lovely burst of colour in it for peaty and coloured waters. But today I'm going to be tying it on a size 10. I think these are Osprey doubles, and it's going to look like that guy there once it's finished. So to tie the fly you're going to need black hackles, and it has a red hackle, and it also has the rear hackle, yellow hackle, and it's got 3 parts that I add to the wing and tail, which is red bucktail, yellow bucktail, and either black bucktail, or I've been using Arctic Runner because it's really nice and soft for the front wing. There's a wee bit of flash in the middle wing. The body is going to consist of red unifloss and black unifloss, or sometimes in the smaller sizes just the black tying thread that I'm going to be using. And I think this is the last thing. It's just a 0.2mm silver soft wire. Okay, let's get cracking with this. It does particularly well on one of my local rivers, in a similar pattern, the Comet shrimp as well. Both feature a sort of bright yellow tail section, which is a really good target for the fish. So first step of the fly is tie in silver wire and form the butt section with about 4 turns. So 1, 2, 3, 4th, and then just tuck that under, tie off. Now, normally I would leave this on to form the rib, but I'm just going to cut that because I find it easier on this fly to tie the rib in 3 parts. So first hackle at the rear to form part of the tail, almost like doing a flamethrower. Tie in the yellow hackle. Trim that off. Now, hackle pliers. You want this rear hackle to be quite long, certainly come past the bend in the end of the hook. So there's one, a bit like an Irish shrimp fly as well. 2, I'll do one more turn. That's 3. We'll lock that in. Trim the waste away. Now I'll take the fly out of the vise just to make sure that this is sitting the way I want it. Take any strands that won't sit right, like these ones that are coming right down. I'll just take them out. There we go. Let's get at that. Come back in and I'll wind over just to make sure they're all facing backwards. quite tight. And there we go. So next step to that is to add just a few strands of yellow bucktail just to enhance the wing. And I mean, when I say a few strands, really sparse. Maybe about 10 strands, if that, just like this. I'm just going to come in and put it just beyond the end, so maybe a wee bit less than that, about there. And there we have, that's the back end. So come back up, and now I'm going to add in middle rib. And red floss for the rear body. We'll run that down to about halfway on the fly. Roughly there. Lock that in. And then get a couple of turns of the rib in there. So at this point, this is where we're going to come in with a red hackle and a very small red wing. The quality of this red hackle is not the greatest, though, I have to say. I've got plenty of good ones there, but I need to get time to dye them. These are all hen hackles that I'm using. You can use cock as well. I just like the colours on this one. On using hen, it's a more solid colour rather than the shiny and sort of translucence that you get with a cock hackle. And again, just a couple of turns. Just one not sitting right there. No point rushing it if it doesn't go. If it doesn't go, start again. Maybe a bit awkward. Right, going back in. Hopefully I'll behave this time. Try again. One. And another one. Two. Perfect this time. There we go. Nice. Okay. Then same again. Just a very slight amount of fibres on the bucktail and come just short. So probably about to the end of the last hackle. Tie that in. You almost can't notice it's there, but it just adds a wee bit to the fly. Now next is the last wee bit of rib. So you'll get one turn of that, almost not worth putting it in, but you will see it. And come in with the Arctic runner here. Again, not heavy, just very slight. And come about the same distance back as the middle hackle, and it'll sit like that. And trim off, and then come in with your final hackle, which will be a little black hackle once I find one. There we go. And again, it's just 2 turns. Keep the bulk down. And after this is in, just be a case of a couple of jungle cock cheeks. I've done it again. Brilliant. Just a couple of turns with this. Tie that in there. And it's facing forward, just tie the back to the back. And there's just the tiniest bit there, that's it. And finish off. Jungle cock. Good. Just lock them in. You can just break them off. And there you go. I've got super glue. And it's just sticking up a little bit awkward. Just take them out. Close one or two. And then, as usual, finish off with the black gulf. Add a little bit, and just add a little by little, just work your way around. Make sure you coat full head. That's looking good. Hit it with the torch, 20 seconds roughly. That should be it. Pull back in the vise so you can have a look at the finished fly. And there you go. Size 10 Comet, a double hook. Thanks for watching.